Today we're going to talk about wetlands. Hi, my name is Judy Acker from the French Creek Valley Conservancy, and we are at a wetland right now. And so if you take a look around, you're going to see that the water's not moving at all. It's kind of just sitting there. So this is definitely a good example of a lentic system, which we've already talked about. And this wetland is actually the outlet from Conneaut Lake, and it becomes the Geneva Marsh. And so it is a very, very large wetland. It's actually the largest wetland in Pennsylvania, and it's in our watershed. So we're very lucky to have it. What makes a wetland a wetland? A wetland has certain characteristics. First of all, it's a place where water sits most of the time. Another thing that makes it a wetland is that there's certain types of soil that absorb lots and lots of moisture. It also has certain kinds of plant communities that live in a wetland, only in a wetland, and there's also certain kind of animal communities that live only in wetlands. And so in our watershed, we do have some really cool wetlands, and they're very important for our water quality. They help absorb lots and lots of moisture. They also help with flooding issues. And so in our watershed, we do have some really cool wetlands.
Wetlands are often called a marsh, a swamp, and sometimes even a bog. Historically, people thought wetlands, swamps, marshes were nothing but wasteland, unusable land, so not worth much. But wetlands are actually awesome aquatic ecosystems that serve many functions. Waterbirds in particular utilize wetlands as stopover points when migrating. But even little warblers also use these areas during spring and fall when wetlands are teeming with tons of species of birds, taking advantage of the plentiful food, shelter, water, and space to rest during their migration journey. Many species of these birds, as well as amphibians and other animals, utilize wetlands for nesting and raising their babies. The great diversity of plants and animals in wetlands provide a wide variety of food sources for many different species. And wetlands are nature's sponges. They slow down, absorb, and store great quantities of water in a storm or other water event, thus helping with flooding issues. Wetland plants help take up nutrients and pollutants out of the water, and because it is a lentic system where the water is not moving much, sediments and dirt have time to settle and filter out of the water as well. All of these actions help keep the water quality clean. So you see, wetlands really are awesome aquatic ecosystems, and we have some really great ones here in the French Creek watershed. Geneva Swamp is Pennsylvania's largest natural wetland, and it is in the French Creek Valley. So we have the largest natural wetland right here in our own watershed. And as you can see from this video, it covers a tremendous amount of ground. And this is just part of it.